Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Astral Calling here on twitch.tv/tabletop roll. Tonight, our party does stuff and things, but before we get into stuff and things, announcements. Other shows on the channel. Tomorrow night, Tabletop Bros, come hell or high water, something's happening. Saturday, that's Saturday. Sunday night, Cozy Co-op, Will and Emily doing something together, or me just playing 14. Something will happen on Sunday night. Then, on Monday, the Strength of Thousands AP. Do you like teachers? Do you like frog people? Do you like McKenna? Come and join us for for that episode. Sarah and I are there as well, and Matt is GMing that. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
On Tuesday night, the Sprout stream, Final Fantasy XIV. Join us as we continue to make our way through it. Sarah and I will probably be talking at length about the upcoming features for Dawn Trail that have just been announced in the last live letter, because I have a feeling we'll be discussing those, specifically space.
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 We get mechs. We get to take over planets and use mechs. I'm really excited.
Yay.
Yay. Then on Wednesday, speaking of excitement, Wild Ambition Occult Offerings. Season Book 3 of Wild Ambition continues. Our party finds themselves split, and with one half of the party in danger of being, if anyone has seen the movie The Mask, masked. Masked? Yeah, that's a verb.
Mask for
Like
mask.
Yeah, like the
green
mask, like
one
Jim
and
Carrey
the-
mask. Yeah.
Loki's mask.
Okay.
And the zoot suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the zoot suit. Correct. But it's just the mask, Sam's zoot suit.
Give it time.
It's not Drazara's style.
Good time.
Give it time.
Listen, the zoot suit is a
Mama.
requirement.
I will put Honey Madeline in a zoot suit for you, Maya.
Amazing.
You will do no such thing.
Honey Madeline does not
That is
consent.
not your prerogative.
Then on Thursday nights we're off because I run PFS. God, I have 8 people signed up for not next week but the week after. To the point where I have to get another GM to come in and run a table of 4, and I'm going to run a table of 4. So we're getting 2 tables going in 2 weeks.
Nice.
That's cool. I'll take it. And then in the future,
2 tables,
in
2 furious.
In April, in the future, if you're in Winnipeg, McNally Robinson, they're going to be doing Pathfinder bi-weekly. I've been told I'm allowed to GM once a month for that. That is what I've been instructed by my partner. And we'll see if that instruction is followed. Then, on Friday nights, the Astral Calling, the show you're watching right now. And why are you watching the show? Well, I think it's because of the fantastic cast that we have. Starting off with everyone's favorite sub-segment of the show with Maya and Maya's Mukbang. Maya's playing Rash tonight. How are you doing tonight, Maya?
I'm doing so good after you introduced me right when I took a giant gulp of soup. Hi, everybody. I'm Maya. I'm playing your resident goblin granny, Rashtar Uglos. Just got done playing a little bit of live D&D yesterday, so
Nice.
yay if y'all caught any of that stream. It was very fun. It was a good time. I think we made a lot of tips. I'm not sure. I got a lot of health potions, which probably means that people tipped me because that's the only way I get health potions, so yay! I did not win, though. I got close. I did not win. Today on Maya's Mukbang is we've got soup. We've got a nice healthy dose of giant frog tree soup. It is a Thai yellow curry
Arrow.
soup. Yeah.
Nice. And Maya, for the super fun question before the show tonight for you, a very important one, I feel. Maya, you have suddenly found yourself in a massive library.
Oh,
In
that's
this
dangerous.
In this library is every book of creation. Any book that has been written or could be written is in this library. You're allowed to
Dangerous.
take one singular book. Which book do you take?
Oh, Will, that's so difficult because, like, on the one hand, my brain is go for something useful if it's like any book possibly written or can be written or anything. Like, I'm just like immediately my D&D brain is go for the one that will be most useful in life. But like, nerd me is saying get the fan fiction. Get the forbidden fruit. Get the like banned like romantasy books that burned in Alexandria. So I think that's gonna be my answer.
I love it. You know what, Maya? I love that for you.
You
Thank you.
all know Alexandria had them.
Actually,
Nobody
no,
should
wait,
lie.
I changed my mind.
Oh,
I
you
want a
changed your mind.
census of like the actual of like of gay history that was burned during World War II. Like all of that shit. Give me that. I changed my mind. I want something that probably also has some sexy stuff in it. I'm not gonna lie. So, but also useful.
Fair enough. Speaking of useful, someone who is incredibly wonderful and helpful to have around, you have Matt playing Darius. Oh,
It's me. I'm playing Darius.
just realized I hadn't swapped Vim and Darius.
I mean, I'm Vim. I'm not a
No, you're
god.
Darius now.
Also,
'Twas all
you
heresy.
think Vim is a
That
liar?
doesn't sound like something Vim would say.
Yeah, it doesn't at all.
That's why it's a revelation. It's new information.
The Vimbus
Mm.
heresy.
Things are not always the same as they were.
Lies.
Mm-mm.
Fair enough. And Matt, what book do you take?
I am probably going to mispronounce this, and it's kind of a boring, maybe practical choice. But if I'm allowed to take only one book, possibly implying that this will be the only book I have access to for a long time, I would take the entirety of the how to pronounce this Maharaba, the ancient Indian epic that tells the story of the Pandava brothers and Arjuna and Karna. It's apparently like 10 times the
Solid
length of
choice.
the Odyssey. It's huge, even though
It's basically like the Indian version of 1001 Nights
yeah, it's
kind of
the
vibe.
longest succession crisis in history.
I'm very familiar with the tales of Arjuna, Maya.
Wait, repeat that?
I
I
don't
am
think you
very
are.
familiar with Arjuna, Maya.
Oh, wow.
You
I love
fate nerds.
I like Arjuna. Arjuna's
I'm not
great.
claiming
That is
that. That's
not
why
the
I want to
same
read
thing
it.
as being familiar with the actual
No,
tales
like
that
I actually,
exist in
because
real
I
life.
ended up getting like really into the character. I was like, oh, I want to learn a little bit more. So I actually went and like looked up some of the translations for the stories.
Mm.
Sat down and read stuff.
That's the answer to my question. I don't want to get bogged down in this. I'm gonna sip my tea and shut up.
No,
Pe-
but I'm gonna
pe-
call you out.
People who will get bogged down in this question, McKenna playing Evie tonight.
Yeah, fair. Hi everyone, I'm McKenna Ray Tynan playing Eevee Experiment 3 version 13. Tonight I'm having an iced chai with pumpkin cold foam that I made from scratch. Even the syrup I made from scratch myself.
Did you grow the pumpkin?
Wow.
Yeah, I bought a pumpkin spice syrup and I didn't care for it very much. And then I remembered I had pumpkin butter from Trader Joe's in my fridge.
So you
just sitting
milked
there,
your
and I'm like,
own
You
pumpkin.
milked your
I
own
milked
pumpkin.
my own pumpkin.
That sounds like
But I
euphemism.
boiled it down with some sweetened condensed milk and some spices and just a ton of sugar, and it's delicious. It tastes like pumpkin
so
pie in
good.
a cup. And I'm so excited that I can make these in my own home. It's a very dangerous thing.
Wow.
But
Yum.
as far as the only books, it's tough because I feel like the most valuable texts are the ones that we don't necessarily know anymore, things that were lost to time, like effectively lost to time. But I think in keeping with what Maya was saying, I would like the whole body of Sappho's works, because unfortunately so many of her texts were used, like the papyrus it was written on was used to mummify people by the Egyptians. And then those mummies were either turned into paint or eaten by the Victorians. So much of her work is
Yeah.
completely
Gross.
lost. And a lot of her poetry is just fragments, and I think that's tragic.
Some of Sappho's poetry is just gorgeous. Like the stuff that survived.
And that we can
Gorgeous.
translate.
Yeah.
So we lost that like long before World War II. This was, like I said, the ancient Egyptians were using her
Fun-
text to wrap mummies.
Fun fact, I've gotten to play Sappho before
I could see that.
for a school gig.
Well, listen, a gig is a gig.
No. It was really cool. It was fun. It was like we were hired to do an interactive thing, and like my friend was playing Play-Doh, and originally I was just kind of supposed to be there to guide him around, and like be an interactive force for like kids to interact with Play-Doh, and I was just like, I'm gonna give myself a character, be Sappho.
Hell yeah.
That was
Hell
fun.
yeah. So that would be my answer. I was tempted to say like the first translation of the Bible, like in the original text, because that has sort of been lost to time. And I feel like that would end a
But
lot
you
of
could use it
arguments,
to-
but only if I could get people to listen to me. So what's
But
the
you
point?
can't.
Give me the game
Yeah.
shit.
On that note, next up we have the captain of our hearts, Captain Cypress, played by Sarah. How are you doing tonight, Sarah?
Good. I have a cat. As per the usual.
As
It's a
per
butt.
Usual.
Little Bubba.
Correct, yes. Anyway, look, she looks so amused by that pun. Look at that face. She's so squishy. Anyway, hi everybody, I'm Sarah Margaret, also known as Cosmic Deity 746 on Twitch, and I am playing Cypress, the Captain Cypress, the human bard. Hello, Daniel. I have another cat. They just
Damn,
interchange.
Baby. Oh my goodness.
They just keep changing every time I look.
Beedle,
Anyway,
beedle.
yes. I was thinking about this, and there were a couple of authors that I actually saw their books on display, as per the usual, in one of the British Library museums. Typical. But no, they were actually in a section that was designated for LGBTQ in history, including some from works from Japan who were female writers during the time who had a lot of constructs and gender. So I would love to get some of those original texts of the library. The nerd answer is the original edition of The Hobbit. Immediate first edition written by Tolkien himself. Or any of the three, of course, but
Yes.
that's the nerd answer.
Speaking of nerds, someone who would probably enjoy them, Chad.
Nerds?
Yeah, nerds
Yes, this-
playing
The
again.
candy?
Yeah.
I love
Y'all-
that candy.
y'all
The
love nerds.
candy.
Y'all
God, I
love
think it's
nerds
been-
these
Oh.
days.
I think it's been years since I've
Well, I love
since I've had
nerds.
nerds.
Yeah, nerds are great.
I can eat nerds
Mhm.
because
I
they're
love
just
nerds.
sugar.
Yeah, they're just sugar.
So good. I really love the nerds clusters.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I had nerds. Would have been years ago at this point.
We'll have to get Chad
But-
some nerds.
Yes, I'm here playing Vin, the Fey Wanderer Ranger.
What book do you want, Chad?
I don't have a specific book, but nothing in the prompt said we wouldn't have any access to outside information. So I would definitely be on the hunt for things that are not currently accessible, like books I can find no record of or record saying it was lost, something like that. Because like, why get something I can already access really easily, like digitally, or just walk into a store or order, get something that no living person has seen before.
That's fair. I like that. Next up is someone who I could see being an awesome Digidestin. Rose. Rose playing Luna.
That's me.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rose. I'm playing Luna and putting the pal in Paladin, and I don't have any for her other classes because I've triple classed here and it's a lot. Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's your book, Rose? What book do you grab?
Oh, I would steal the Declaration of Independence.
Does that count as a book?
I think it does.
Yeah.
What matters is that when she takes it from this library, it also takes it away from where it's being held, so that it is
But-
stealing it. It's not a copy.
Do you
God
have
damn it.
you have the technology to preserve it? Like coming into contact with
Next
air,
thing-
I think at this
It can
point will
be.
destroy
It can be in
it.
it can be in the little box.
Next thing we know,
It retracts into the wall at night.
Rosalie, Maya, Sarah,
Not from
and
this
McKenna
library.
are doing a National Treasure-esque.
I call being Riley.
That would make
Aw, man.
that could make a fun one shot actually. Just recreating the plot of
National Treasure.
yeah.
But
National
don't tell
Treasure.
don't tell the players.
Don't tell the party.
Actually, that's amazing.
Let them find out and get mad. Mel did that. They ran at one of the, I think, Nat 20 events, a one shot
Mhm.
where we did, and it was just, oh, frick. What was the Nickelodeon show with the temple?
Legends of the
Temp-
Hidden
temp-
Temple.
That
Yeah.
one. It was just that.
I love that show.
But we didn't realize it until like partway through. We're like, wait a minute, is this just? And the answer was yes. I was like, I don't want to get the name wrong or people are going to kill me, but I never actually watched the show.
That's fair.
We weren't allowed to like have it on at my house growing up.
I loved that show as
I
a
did
kid
too.
and was always just like, I would kill at this show. They're all stupid and terrible. Why are they losing? And then finding out as an adult that it's because they were like severely mistreated on that show, and that's why. It's because they were like dizzy and dehydrated and given like unsafe circumstances. And I'm like, oh, I feel terrible in retrospect.
Which is really wild because nothing in that show would necessitate anything
No.
even close to that.
No,
A
it was
lot
a
of-
it was a silly, goofy kid show.
Yeah.
A lot of child endangerment at Nickelodeon, eh?
Yeah.
And with that,
And
Moving on.
hello, I'm Will, also known as Tabletop Roles on the internet. And for my book, I would like to get myself a copy of any sort of like Eldritch book that I could.
Why, Will?
What?
For reasons.
That way lies madness.
Yes.
Literally.
Exactly. I want to.
For
I want to get like a
reasons.
nice Eldritch book. I'm not going to read it or open it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it
it's gonna
somewhere.
whisper at you.
I know. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it somewhere, and then I'm just going to leave it there and see what happens to the world.
You're gonna
Why?
open it and read it, Will.
Wow, Will.
Or
Wow.
else I could get the one.
Why?
I could get the one from Baldur's Gate and just go full.
I
The
just-
Just
Necromancy
get the
of Thay?
Darkhold. See how
I-
that
You
goes.
didn't say fantasy texts were on the table.
I love the
That's
hubris.
not-
Cursed tome that whispers me with temptations. I just won't open it. No one's ever tried that before.
I found
I
a
just-
cheat code.
I just won't put on the One Ring.
Yeah,
It's simple.
it's easy. You just don't listen
Why
to the
didn't they
voices.
just think about that?
If
Yeah.
listen, as a general rule, if a magical item starts to talk to me, I start to ignore it.
You just start thinking,
I
have you
think
tried
think
not?
that.
The hubris.
Well, if there's one thing I have,
Not if you don't know it's the book. You might just think it's your anxiety, which I know plenty of people listen to when they shouldn't.
yes, but like if I
Mhm.
know the book is like cursed and able to talk to me, I can ignore the book. I can be like, yeah,
Trust-
no.
That's a lot
Trust
of
me,
ifs.
well, the first one is easiest.
Yeah.
After then, you'll just be opening them all, and you'll get like cursed with immortality and stuff. It's fine. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
I can go
Or,
find
you know-
like a I can go find like a rare spring in Oregon that's guarded by a family, and then drink from that spring and gain immortality.
Could be like
Very
He's
interesting.
referencing Tuck Everlasting for anyone who isn't following along.
Yeah.
could
Oh,
be like
that's a
me
deep cut.
sitting here.
The
One
only
day
reason
just-
that's at the forefront of my mind is because I'm obsessed with the
musical?
musical.
Yeah.
Just
I
me
was
one
just
day.
recommending my sister audition for Little Red and Into the Woods with a song from Tuck Everlasting, the musical.
Yeah, the Do I Drink one?
I'll find the name. Give me a
It's a good
second.
book. But my friends, chat, we're going to roll one quick ad break and then we will get right into the show. Last time. Oh wow, I just went full wild ambition there. Last time on the Astral Calling, our party made their way to a whole new world. Uh, that was just for Rose. Ready to explore and discover many new things, including a prismatic gem dragonborn and their herald, a certain Swyn. Upon basically being told about the situation on the planet, how many of the people being kidnapped are being taken to a specific structure that the Calistogene Order controls in the Wicker Grove, our party decides.
You mean a secondary location?
A
Yes.
secondary.
Hey,
Don't
we're
let them
going-
take you to a second location.
I mean, hell, we're going to a tertiary location now.
Oh wait, Luna
What about a
volunteered.
quadratic?
Luna
location?
actually, when asked who wants to go to a second location, Luna raised her hand.
Our party
I
began to
apologize.
travel, making their way north from the Autumn Moor and Gale Crest towards the town of New Dunstill, where they were able to rest for the evening. Whilst resting there, a number of the people came out to speak to Swyn, thankful for the help that they'd given them in the past. And upon discovery of a certain Captain Cypress, known to them as Warden Cypress, they began to panic,
Woo.
leaving the party alone at that point. And
I would like to think I look nothing like this Warden Cypress. They probably have slick back hair and overalls and well,
no.
maybe not
Listen.
overalls, but
All I'm saying is maybe you dress up as warden and we get into places easier.
I
He's
like
not.
talking more than intimidating.
He's
Also,
good.
I feel like doesn't that draw a lot of attention? If
It
people
can
are
be like one
reacting,
of those undercover boss situations.
if people
I
are
mean, I
reacting
had
that
to dress
way,
up like EVB. It went
Exactly.
okay.
That is true.
yeah, that wasn't in like a whole
It
city.
worked. It was a very good plan, Evie.
It's not like Luna got disappeared by it or anything.
Well, not because of that.
That was unrelated.
That was
Let's-
unrelated voice in the sky.
Let's put a pin on it as a potential possibility. I just don't I can't imagine that anybody named Warden Cypress has my flair for the dramatic in terms of style, and I really don't want to I got a thing.
That's where the undercover part comes in.
Oh, I have a magic wardrobe that might have an outfit for you. Hold on.
Wait, no, dear. I'm good, dear. I'm perfectly fine, dear. That is the ugliest gray I've
Fashion
ever.
montage.
Oh,
I'm more of a earth tones kind of person.
I have an earth
Oh
tones.
yeah, you shouldn't have. You
Okay.
shouldn't have given an idea. That's
Yeah, as a
Okay.
general knowledge, I have given Rose effectively a infinite dress and infinite clothing supply in this campaign.
An infinity Nikki, if you will.
Clothes beam.
Before such a thing was even on our radar.
Mhm.
I
Well, no,
mean,
it's
It's true.
Cypress, you might at least try it on. It might look better on you.
just the question being is what kind of person is this potential?
yeah. Do we even know what they would be
Other-
wearing?
A
Yeah, I
scary
mean,
one.
well, I
I'm
don't.
also not saying that we do this plan outright. I'm saying if anybody asks and inquires, we just brush it under as, oh, the warden is going undercover to see what things are about here.
Yeah, I just think we should do maybe a good job of not bringing people's attention to us to get into the situation. That would
Saying only if
require.
it comes up.
Well-
If it doesn't
well-
come up, then great.
I mean, if the worry is because I look like the other thing, then and I just snap my fingers and do a change, and then I look different than Cypress. I just look at them and go, ta-da!
What'd you do?
Is
Oh,
that
just a
Disguised
little minor
person?
illusion. I just put a little illusion in front of me. Do I have to concentrate wholeheartedly on this? Yes. But I mean, it's better than being caught out
Here,
of guards.
I have those clothes.
I mean, my illusion changes. Okay, sure.
I
Just-
may
You
also
don't
have.
have to.
But if you don't,
I may
Mm,
also have a
how?
temporary
If you
solution
don't,
that
the
could
bunny will
be.
cry.
I may also have a temporary solution that could be potentially more effective than just a change in clothing, but it won't last forever. I can make you a potion of alter self. It'll also heal you a little bit if you are injured. But it's just like the alter self spell.
What,
and it
Will, why
lasts
are
for
you
10
giggling?
minutes.
Stop giggling. What? Yes. I mean, as a potential for right now, definitely. I mean, I can look, and I reach over and I take the outfit, and then I look at some of the others and go, "You got anything like with a hood, like a cloak or something I can add to this?" Okay, I figured you might.
There is like this like dark. There's this like that dark cloak that has like a silver chain going across it.
As long as it's got a hood, that's all I care about.
I understood that reference.
the only thing I could do to help disguise you is I could summon a fake creature and put it on your face. That's really all I could do. I'm kind of just out of. I
Wait,
can go
you
invisible
could
for
say
a
you
little
could
bit.
give Captain Cypress a facelift.
No.
No,
No, you
I
couldn't.
couldn't say
No,
that.
no,
I
I wouldn't
wouldn't.
say that. No,
I wouldn't
no.
on principle.
Also,
Mm-mm.
Will, can I listen? We're still in the little caravan thing, right?
Yeah, you're still in the carriage. Swin's kind of just outside, working their magic, so to speak.
Can
But-
I just like, as all of this conversation is going, I didn't like your giggle. It made me suspicious. So can I make like a perception check just to make
the
sure that
giggle-
nobody's listening in on all of
You
this?
totally can. I will give you the context. The giggle was directly related to the conversation I was having in chat.
Okay.
Boop.
I still don't trust
I've-
you.
I have put on this outfit, and I have made it so that the hood is up and my face is covered, so all you see is my eyes, and that's it. That's all you see of my face.
I just want to scan just outside the window to see if there's anybody that's like, their eyes are hovering or anything like that.
Rash, there does appear to be, one person kind of sitting on the other side of the sort of like courtyard that you find yourself in. Almost half-elven looking man. Just
Vibe
kinda,
check.
like, sitting there staring at the cart.
Can I vibe check him?
Yeah, make me an insight check.
What does his stare look like? Heh.
It seems to be a stare of recognition. That cart is
Recognition of the cart?
The cart is familiar to him, but in a way that like someone who hasn't actually seen something, but has had something described to them. Is that a thing that they have found?
I want to go up to the bejeweled dragon person.
Up to Swin?
That's the one. Do you know that person over there? They keep eyeing your cart.
So it's an excellent cart, but Swin's gonna like look over it. Does he like recognize?
So, Chad, can you do me a favor?
Just trying to play a
Maybe.
third
Can
person.
you describe Vulcus to me?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Vulcus is not. Jesus. Vulcus is not a half elf. Vulcus is a ladrin.
That was my
So
bad.
he's,
My notes are wrong.
golden skin. He's a summer Eladrin. I think. Yeah, I got his. All right. Just kind of average build, short, kind of slicked back, kind of silver white hair. uh would wear just some like leathers and cloths, nothing heavy. Has like a silver walking stick or staff. Um, you're killing me here.
No,
Will,
you're not going to have to play them at all.
okay. Well,
I'm not going to
for
make you play 3 characters
I
at
really
once.
was wondering if
Imagine.
Chad was just gonna voice
me
through.
trying to me trying to jump between Swin and Vulcus alone would be a problem.
Yeah.
They're so different.
Valkus is great though. And yeah, they're kind of just staring at the cart, and they're staring at all of you, and you can see them basically fiddling with some sort of pack at their side. They're almost absent-mindedly digging through it, but still like not breaking contact, like eye contact with the cart.
I don't like that at all. Rash is gonna. She's not sneaky. She's gonna go up there, actually. She's
Mhm.
not sneaky. What am I saying? Um, yeah. Rash is just gonna rock on up to this guy. You have problem with cart?
It is familiar to me. It is strange. I have seen it before, and I know what I must. This is your cart, or you were part of it, yes?
I travel in cart.
I
It
believe
gets
I
me to and
need.
from places.
I believe I need to give you this. And they will reach into their bag, and they will pull out what appears
Rash is
to
gonna
be
go for her weapon.
a necklace that is made up of several like small suns.
Oh, shiny.
And they will give you a necklace of fireballs, except all the fireballs are little
Ooh.
suns.
Oh, that's Vulcus.
That's useful.
Rash hesitantly takes it. This is good and shiny. It
Do
burns
not-
with the intensity that my god once had.
All things will be consumed by fire at one point.
What is your purpose in giving this to me?
I feel like I need to.
Ominous yet helpful. She pulls out a tin of cookies and gives it to him.
Thank you.
Equal exchange, in my personal opinion.
She's like, well, good day to you, mysterious stranger. Was that
Vulcus.
all you needed with the card?
I believe so. For now. And they will basically, they get up and they just walk out of the gates of the town.
Rash just watches this so perplexed.
As he's walking away, where he steps, there's like little like scorch marks.
Maybe he's one of Vim's deity buddies. Vim! And she wanders back to the cart. Vim, do you know any scorch gods?
No, but you calling out my name also brings up another concern that we might need to
Too
think
late.
about.
Definitely did it.
After the fact, after you've done that, didn't trying to make sure I'm using the right name because I think they both started with an S, but the one we're up against,
Sildana?
Lana, didn't you say that everybody joined her at one point? And since this planet seems to be a planet where things are being pulled from other universes, hence we have 2 Cypresses here. There's a potential for also others of us here. I don't think I would still be recognized because I think everything we've seen so far of my other versions is they were all silly animals instead of like me, which is correct.
Yes, this is
Happy
true.
Do version of him.
It's like everything else is just some weird silly animal, but like
Oh,
me,
man.
what I'm supposed to be. But I
Dream
don't know.
puppy power.
I don't know how different the rest of the other versions of y'all are going to be, especially if Cypress is recognized. So we could also maybe we should also probably not be like calling out our names because those names might also be recognized.
Right. Then what do you want your code name to be?
Ooh, code names. My
Nubs.
favorite. Oh, Nubs.
Nubs it is.
Okay, so Luna's Nubs.
No. You are
No,
Nubs.
you are
I am
Nubs.
Luna.
You're
There is not another
Nubs.
me. Only one of me can exist at a time. We have learned that.
Well,
Correct.
I mean, then you didn't have to select a nickname for yourself.
Oh, no. That one is for you. I volunteered it.
You're
we all
Nubs.
agreed. Your nickname.
We all
I
agreed.
wouldn't want to take that from you.
It's
I'm
all right,
I'm
Nubs.
really excited about
It's
it.
yours.
We're excited for you.
Yes, Darius. What would you like to be called?
See if I take the nice door next time.
Cautious, if my special secret fake name could be Suryad.
Also, actually, I don't know if Darius.
Surya.
I could be wrong, but I also don't know if Darius needs one because didn't we kind
Is
of
that
establish
not just
weeks ago?
Darius backwards?
Darius looks crestfallen, yes. I love you, Rose. I love your brain.
The
Wait.
fact that
Wait, hold on.
Maya, did not even question it.
Didn't we kind of establish weeks ago that the other universes didn't have a Darius? They had like
Well,
yeah.
Nito was the other Darius.
They had Nito.
yeah,
We
but
don't know that
that gender bent.
I wish you guys would stop reminding me of that.
I could have sworn
We
there was,
also don't know that in character.
I could have sworn there was something in character that was suggested that
We don't know that in character. I thought we did. For the longest time, I definitely thought we did.
Or
It
did
was-
Will reveal that in DM bits?
No. That was implied. It's never been confirmed.
Okay, so we all
It was barely
assumed.
even implied in,
Yeah, but-
in game.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
And maybe it was just an earlier mistake, but I know that Vim has explicitly said before that, like the other universes, failed because they didn't have a Darius. So like the idea had to have come from somewhere.
Oh God, I'm like Flash in Justice League Unlimited.
I understood that reference.
Oh,
Just as a heads up, the entire time we've been in this kind of caravan, what having, you guys have been doing your thing. Darius has literally just been sitting there with his eyes closed, hands crossed, attempting to give whatever small amount of more hope power he can to Sword Friend and our hope bringer, Luna, by praying, just like, and slipping in the
In a cart
occasional.
with everyone.
Yes.
wow.
Now's not the time to be bashful. Also, very silently, occasionally slipping in a very specific prayer to keep Nito safe.
Aww.
And then feeling of intense guilt where he realizes he's asking for Nito to be kept safe and not anyone else he grew up with.
Well,
Oh,
That's
Darius, you're so selfish. You don't get any cream for dinner tonight.
He
we don't
absolutely
have
gets cream.
anyway.
This is all in his head. Darius is his own worst critic.
I'm sure Rash carries around like a powdered milk solution. She can just
So,
rehydrate.
I don't know if Darius needs a nickname, but he can have one if he wants one. But yeah, just maybe we shouldn't go around saying names either because pretty sure people might recognize those too.
Well, Evie is already pudding.
This is true.
That's your name for me.
Yes, and you are my sweet pudding.
All right, so Evie is Pudding. Vim is Nubs.
I'm pretty sure it was Luna's name. Luna decided.
Nicknames are rarely approved by the person on the receiving end of them.
Doesn't mean I don't put up a fight.
But otherwise, Swin is able to resupply the cart here. You're able to rest for the night, and unless there's anything particular you want to look for in Old Dunstill, whether it be items or things like that, what's wrong, Luna?
I just realized that if I did a nickname the way Darius did, I'd be anal.
Luna, you can't do that one. Not that one. Luna, pick a different one.
Where's the ad break? We need the ad break. Bring it in right now.
No choice, Luna. No choice.
That's better than
Wow.
Evie being backwards as Evie. That's so much better.
So who wants the necklace of fiery kill stealing?
Oh, I didn't show that to you guys.
Oh,
Okay,
I mean,
so
yeah, Goblin Instinct Horde.
so Rash
Yeah.
wants the necklace of fiery kill
Yeah,
stealing. Got it.
absolutely.
it's a full necklace of fireballs. So
Yeah, Rash is dangling some new chains around her neck. She's got some new bling.
In fairness, it would be nice for Rash to have a distance option or
Any
an
sort of
AoE
distance
option.
Rash,
option
when-
is great.
Rash, when did you get to have time to accessorize?
We are in
Probably
market,
Luna's
no?
closet. We've literally been in and out of Luna's closet all afternoon.
The name
I've
of the
changed-
game is
Oh,
accessorize.
did you want an outfit too?
Was that to me or to Rash?
Oh, that
I
was
assumed
to
it was to
Vim.
Vim.
what are you going to put Vim in?
But-
I'm wondering.
But I don't need.
Need a
I
fun
don't need
costume.
I don't need to-
Accessorize.
No,
I don't
no.
need a
You
disguise.
brought up a good point.
No,
You need the
Luna.
disguise.
No, Luna.
I don't need a-
Remember, Luna. Nubs.
She pulls out a floppy
You are
hat
correct.
and just like
Nubs.
pops it down over her. It's got like the little flappies on the side. and a propeller on top.
My little
Oh, boy.
antenna just like struggling. I didn't need a disguise because remember the other versions
Oh,
of
this
me
will
are
this will
lame,
disguise you.
but I didn't need one.
But in case you do.
But if you did.
Just in case. Just in case.
Vim,
Also, I think
Vim,
it looks
you
cute
feel
on you.
you feel
Nubs,
a hand
nubs.
on your shoulder, and you turn and see Cypress, who is completely covered in like a cloak and outfits from like all you see is this, and you just see Cypress and just goes, "It'll make her happy."
This is my punishment for expressing concerns.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it since I met these people, and it always turns out this way.
Rash will cut two little tiny
I'm
holes
just
in the hat so
pat.
your antenna can like poke through the holes.
Just a gentle pat on your shoulder, like,
There-
yeah, I know,
There,
I know.
there is a bar in town called the Kind Stranger. I can give you some
Suspicious.
food. And yeah, you can all get yourselves a full night's rest. Get all healed up. Get any benefits that you get from that. And the next day, the cart continues its travels.
Well, just because it might become relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I am preparing a different spell today. I am preparing Word of Recall.
Ooh, is it the one where you can like pull back something?
Yes, is incredibly limited, like yo-yo or like rubber banding teleport.
Like oops! Oh wait,
Yes. So.
it might not be what I was thinking.
Oh, well, you must designate a sanctuary by casting the spell within a location such as a temple dedicated to or strongly linked to your deity. So, I don't suppose there's like a machine shop or a blacksmith nearby.
Your body is a temple. No, in all seriousness, you could use the cart for this because the cart, it has alchemical tools. It has like tools necessary for creating things in it.
That's very generous of you. I'm not sure this is technically allowed to be cast on a moving thing.
Well, it's a good thing it's a homebrew game.
That's fair. So yeah, Darius is going to. Just making sure.
And remember, if any of you get in danger, you can hit the button. You'll all get teleported back to this area. Just
Even
make
up to
sure you
5
keep
wing
holding
creatures.
on to it and don't just hit the button.
That works
and
for
throw
everybody. I
yours
thought that
away.
was just a Darius thing.
No, basically me and 5 willing creatures within 5 feet. And it's only a one-time thing, and it's only to this one location. So we can do a super quick, we need to get out of here button. But
A fly you fools button, if
Ev-
you will.
everyone needs to be within 5 feet of Darius.
Which you
And
can
literally, we cannot bring anyone else because there's 5 of you.
Okay, so no adopting anyone this trip is what I'm hearing.
You mean
Try
there's not going to be any strays on this one?
Try not to make any friends, or we may have to abandon them.
Swin just
None that
looks
we
at
have
all of
to
you.
teleport.
To be fair, best case scenario, we don't have to use this, and I just used my Hero's Feast spell slot for
Well,
nothing.
It wouldn't
But-
help. It wouldn't help Swin anyway because we're teleporting back to the cart.
Yes.
Mm.
So I'm just switching my prepared level 6 spell to this for today.
So the travel along this like main road here is very quiet. Eventually you do come to a crossroads, where the party now you have an option. To the north of you is the ruined city of Mathal. It would be a bit of a side trek, but there might be stuff to loot there if you want to head that way, or you can continue on to Port Triumph to get a boat to head down to Oblik.
I do like looting.
Look, given that you have a Mathal in every game, I am
Fun,
tempted.
fun fact, Rose. This is the original one. This is the first Mathal.
Could also, I mean, if this place has been kind of ruined and everything, some stuff might be valuable to leave, but there could be stuff that might give us some insight into what we're up against.
Yeah, I was also gonna say a little, like maybe before we leave this area, Will,
Mhm.
Rash would like to maybe just weave through the market and see what she can just pick up hearing wise in terms of gossip.
I think as far as
Mhm.
gossip, Rash, in that market, you would have heard stuff mostly centered around New Dunstill. Basically, they're having issues getting supplies. And the last research expedition into the ruins of Old Dunstill hasn't returned yet. They were meant to return days ago. They've probably gone missing. And people don't know where they've gone. And the only other thing you hear is, yeah, they kept on. We had a big shipment out by the Calistigians that took a lot of the old tech.
Hmm.
Something about needing conduits.
I take that information back to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Amount of conduits doesn't surprise me. It's the size of that ship. They need a lot to power it for sure.
Mm.
But also, overall, it's not burning a lot of fuel just staying there, so doesn't need that much if it's not making any propulsion.
Just be
Unless
getting
they are
ready
building to something.
Yeah, getting ready to make some big moves.
That's kind of a bit of a worry, yeah.
Until we get them.
Or find a way to cut off the supply.
To slow them down until we get them.
So,
What they say.
are we sidetracking to Mathal, or are we continuing on the road?
I am a big proponent, that's the right word for it. I'm a great proponent for ransacking things, so I'm down to see if there's something shiny in this temple.
Okay. Well, it's a massive
Down to
city.
clown.
Okay.
If it's just for looting purposes, I would say maybe we skip it on account of getting to the Calistigian order quickly, maybe time sensitive. But if
I'm
we think
wondering
this
if
is
we
a-
can pick up some more prevalent information on the way there.
You walked into my finger.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm just here. This hat's really disorienting.
It is a very small. It's a very small cart.
Sorry.
My thinking is just that given that they're kind of under the thumb of the Constitution Order in a way, that maybe some valuables like monetary would have been picked clean, but there could be some stuff there that we could just for information purposes that we don't need to be sneaking around other people to get at, maybe. But I don't
It might
know,
be nice to have a wherewithal
you know.
before we go up and face this order. Any information is good information in battle tactics.
I haven't looted and stolen anything in a while now. I'm starting to get withdrawals.
And we can also maybe just do a quick pass, so that if we don't see anything at all, we can just cut our losses. And
Sure.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a good plan.
Okay, so, as you wish to loot Mathal, I will add a day to this journey. And I can have everyone make me either perception or investigation checks, or another check for looting that you can pitch to me however you'd like. I'm just going to go down my list here. We'll start with Vim.
all right, definitely a perception check. 24.
24. Okay.
I go next since I'm already rolling my dice.
Yeah, go for it, McKenna.
Thank
No,
you.
exercise
I'm so
that wrist.
sorry. I'm going to argue that that's investigation because I am investigating. That's going to be a 27.
All right. Then let's just keep going down my list. Darius.
Darius is actually keeping watch, so I'm going to use a perception check to see if anyone is coming upon us or spying on us or what have you. 23.
Oh yeah.
Then we'll go with Rash.
Everybody keeping in the 20s train, right?
I'm also
Don't-
gonna do
don't
perception.
tempt fate.
Yeah, why would you say that right before I roll?
Not 20
What?
right here. Not
So it
20
won't
right
be
here.
me this time.
Come on, click it, motherfucker. There we go. You did
bad.
this. You did this, Chad.
What if I flash of genius? Because we're doing a whole day for this, right?
Yep.
Flash
That
of
brings
genius.
it
You'll get a day of rest.
What does Flash of
What?
Genius bring that to?
Yeah, how
20.
much?
See?
Nice.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
All right.
You didn't do that. McKenna did that.
Don't say see like you
Get
knew.
credit for
He
this.
did know. He did know. He's a
Luna.
dream god.
Luna.
That's how this works.
Luna.
Really not.
Oh, Luna.
All right.
I'm gonna hero point it. Why
Go
not?
for
Oh yeah.
Would you like
It's
to
close
Flash
enough.
of Genius that?
You're in the
I
ballpark.
can't do it twice.
Oh, it's
If
only
it's
once
all
a
day,
Well, I could do it 6. I guess I could. If we're all doing it in like a round, then no.
No, this is like over the course of a day. I'd allow it.
Okay, she gets a 25.
All right. And Captain Cypress.
Don't fuck this up, Captain Cypress. Don't.
See, I told y'all. I don't know why y'all didn't have faith.
As our party spends,
My faith is dead.
As our party spends the day looting Mythal, we'll be right back after this short ad break. And we're back. As our party loots Mythal for the day, you all come across a hidden passageway. You find what was apparently some sort of like ruined, maybe like home or bar or something, and in that area you find a hidden passageway into what appears to be a basement or dungeon within the castle itself. Well, looking through this, you find a back entry point to the vault of this castle that has yet to be looted. As you got the most successful one. The vault itself is relatively sparse and empty. It looks like most of this place's funds in its final days were used for defense. A failed defense, but a defense nonetheless. However, there is what appears to be a silver dragon scaled rapier in the center of the room, basically just like floating there. And as it's floating there, it has colors of like yellows and blues and golds just kind of shimmering around it.
Oh, that is Vim's color scheme. He should have it.
Vim, do you know how to use a rapier?
I do.
Then
Sorry.
Vim it is.
I like to stay far away, but sometimes it's nice to have something in case
Well,
somebody
it
gets in my
could be for
face.
somebody else. I just think it goes with you.
I can-
Iris, I think, has also used a rapier occasionally. But
Yes.
they prefer their bow.
we can.
Yeah,
don't
I'd
need
have
a
to
shooting
alter
kind of
it.
bow.
I'd have to
Yeah.
alter it so I could play with it. It's kind of a thing.
Well, we can have it here for in case somebody
I have
wants
a
to get up in the
sword friend.
face.
All
You,
yours, my friend.
Are you going to collect it?
Yeah.
What? Hold up. Hold up.
Is it
I
trapped?
have previously been in situations in which something has destroyed me by trying to loot it. I think we might want to take a look at it from an arcanic perspective.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
I have a
Evie.
pearl of identify, but I would still have to touch it. But I can, maybe do an arcana investigation, something of that sort.
Check
I
the-
have
really good
identified.
container.
Hold on. I will touch.
No,
Identify.
no, 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 no,
I
no.
think that was not the.
Luna, as you touch
Ah!
it,
Amazing.
as you touch this sword, Sword Friend disconnects from you. You immediately become unattuned from Sword Friend.
Oh no.
Remember returning thing.
And instead, you hear in your head a new voice.
No!
A
Don't you
new
dare,
hand
you son
touches
of
the
a
beacon.
bitch! Don't you dare! If you do, I will leave this chat immediately.
Hally ho and pip pip to you today.
No. No. No.
You seem to be mistaken. I was just trying to identify you for my
Yes,
friend.
hello.
Vim.
I am Azarin, the Great Blade.
Oh, it's worse than I thought.
Hi, Azarin friend. I am Luna. This is Vim and Nubs and Sariad and Pudding and Grandma and
Yeah.
Captain, just
Pirate.
As you lie while holding the sword, Luna, it glows red.
I'm so mad. This is the
Oh,
reference you're
no.
making. I'm so
This
mad.
This is not a reference to anything. This is an original magical item.
Are you sure? Because it sounds a hell of a lot like Excalibur
It
from
is not
Soul
was
Eater.
Excalibur from Soul Eater.
Excalibur.
Now, Excalibur is the best character in Soul Eater. I will not.
How dare
I'm going
you
with the
spout lies?
As you lie, as you describe the sword glows red and says, "Will." Stop it.
But nicknames, perhaps code names. Welcome. I look forward to working with you. I appreciate no longer being in this vault.
Oh, well, actually, we were trying to figure out what you do.
Well, allow me to tell you. Allow me to tell you exactly what I do. Number one.
Wait, hold on. Can
Yes.
we hear this or just Luna?
Now that Luna's attuned to it, you can all hear the sword.
Oh.
I don't-
Could have
okay.
been Vim's.
It's now able to basically speak. It's now able to actually have a voice now that a creature is holding it.
Pass it over real quick, Luna. Hand it over to Vim real quick before
Wait.
it
I hand
finishes
it-
attunement.
Hey, wait, why did this thing glow red?
Oh, they lied. Luna lied.
I
Oh, I
I
don't think
hand
this
it
is
to
for
him.
me.
I hand it to him.
I don't know if this one's for... Hey,
I put it right in his
It is worth a
nubs.
try.
can you
Oh.
not do that if I'm
Strange.
not directly
Okay,
holding you?
I'm gonna pick Sword Friend back
Yes,
up
yes,
and
if
be
I'm-
like, I'm so sorry.
If,
Like,
if
if
I'm
you're just
if I'm
like-
in if I'm in my
sorry.
scabbard,
I'm so
I don't
sorry.
glow red. Oddly enough, though, this creature does give you a bonus to deception checks. So long as he's not drawn, it gives you a +1 to deception.
Okay, I guess if somebody's up in my face
Mhm.
and I'm trying to stab them there, then I guess I don't need to worry about.
Yes.
At that point in time, you wouldn't need to worry if you're
Yeah,
lying or
at
not.
that point, I'm being very honest about what I want to do.
Murder.
Yes, but yes, I am Azrim. It's a pleasure to meet you, friends, new companions, even. But yes, allow me to continue to tell you what I do. So I do that. I help people lie. You see, in my life, I was a bit of a thief. Then I died trying to break into this vault until they felt the draconic ruler at the time, put my consciousness into a sword.
Oh, that's
As
cool.
a-
I have some fingers from a guy who used to be a thief.
As a bit of a
Are these his fingers?
Cut off. Wait, what? I'm sorry,
do
what?
I have fingers? I don't really have fingers. I'm probably okay.
Oh
with that.
no, Vin gave him an existential
Did
crisis.
someone cut them off?
No,
I
to
don't
be
know. I just kind of got turned into a sword.
to be fair,
Did you
Well,
have
kind
fingers
of.
beforehand?
to be fair, the
I
guy
hope
whose
so.
fingers traded those fingers to get rid of his thieving skills so he could live a better life. So if this guy went back and thieving, granted that could be why he got caught.
Oh.
But if I didn't have fingers, how would I hold lockpicks? Would I just have like nubs?
It would be really bad for.
No, that's him.
I mean, I don't have nubs anymore. I grew out of that.
So you just are nubbed
It's
now.
just a phase.
I grew out
Oh,
of that.
boy.
And also, I have a bunch of some dude's fingers. Not necessarily this dude, but some dude's fingers.
Bug nubs are the MCR
Some
of this
dude's
world.
fingers.
So, in all seriousness, Vim, this is a dancing rapier.
Oh, that's fun.
It's a dancing rapier, and it does actually have one additional ability. It does give you that bonus to deception checks, and also, it can use AO.
Oh, in what way?
Oh.
It has its
it
own attack.
has its
of
own
opportunity.
attack of
Yep. So
Okay.
if someone tries to like, either like, come close to you and attack, stuff like that, it has its own AO.
Okay.
Yep.
Got you.
But other than that, it's just a standard dancing rapier.
I was
That's
thinking-
actually
I was
really cool
thinking
for
you-
you.
Yeah, I was thinking it not when you first said it. I wasn't thinking AO. I was thinking like AOE, area of effect, and I was like, I could be doing some really crazy shit because if the crossbow upgrades again, I'll get an area of effect thing with that. All right, I could do some fun stuff with that.
As I see, I was a noble thief. I attempted to steal from the draconic gods in order to feed my people and my friends. However, I was caught. And thus the bleak and unbearable world that I once knew, based and debauched as it can be.
Is he
took me-
glowing red while he says all of this?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
The draconic ruler of the city sealed me inside of this blade. And I've sat here for what seems like hundreds of thousands of years. It's been like 5 years.
Okay, well, there's a lot of
Oh,
parallels
I waited
there.
longer.
You're a noble thief, and now you're a sword, and I'm a dream god with some thief's fingers trying to help a dragon. It's all.
Match made in heaven.
Yes, you did moonshine, Pats Luna.
But yes, as a general rule, I will try not to be annoying. I feel like that's a way for an intelligent item to be thrown into a volcano. So I will simply speak when spoken to, unless you would like me to speak my mind.
I'm just gonna say, obviously you've been here.
Yes.
Um,
It's been a very long time since I've had any social interaction.
things are a little cooler than that now. We can throw things in suns now.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like
Hot.
we've stepped up the game.
I've always wanted to set fire to the sun.
We didn't have
Well,
to throw anyone in a sun yet.
there's a few
Did we?
there's a few logistics behind that phrase that I think you may have gotten wrong. So we're gonna work backwards and figure that out at another time.
Yes, you have gotten Azerin, the dancing rapier. In addition to Azerin, they will point out because you're here. I do remember a couple other things about this area, and they'll point you to a couple other items in the area that you can find. The biggest one would be a silver crown. That is the crown of Mythal. It does not have any magical properties or abilities as far as you can tell without identifying it. But if you'd like to
Well,
identify...
Luna,
I
remember
can-
what happened last time. You don't want to lose,
I
sword
can-
friend.
Boop it with the identity.
But I
tag.
have identify.
So does
save your
Evie,
spell
or
slots, save your spell
Pudding.
slots,
Save
it's
your
okay.
potion.
It's not. It's a magic item. It just does it.
Okay.
So this is a crown of command. It's pretty easy. What it does is it will boost your charisma score to 20, or give it a +2, whatever ends up being higher. And it increases the dice of any bardic inspiration rolls by 1 step. So a d6 becomes a d8, a d8 becomes a d12. And lastly, it gives you access to the command spell, just innately.
Interesting.
Well, Bardic seems like a captain thing. Would you like a pretty crown, Captain?
I always like pretty crowns.
This
Oh,
feels like
good. You
like
have
a
good taste.
helpful item for you.
Is that an item I can place, or is that just something I have to
That
write
is a
up?
custom item that we'll have to
Command
put
in.
onto your thing. Yep.
Got
so
it.
basically, Sarah, what are your bardic inspiration dice right now?
D8s.
So now they're d10.
30
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh.
Now they are d10s. And yeah. I love Maya doing the villainous laugh.
Always. You got it. You mentioned tiaras.
No, you haven't seen the tiara yet, which is a crown that has several teacups on it.
That's cute. That feels Luna.
That each teacup, it basically acts as an alchemy jug, but as a crown with teacups that
Oh,
can
it's
like.
Just kidding. That's for Evie.
Hee 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 hee.
But you've not found
Juniper
that
has
item.
entered the chat.
Damn. That's not one of the items that
No,
we're
the
getting for this.
tiara is
Definitely,
not here.
totally not preparing for a boss fight.
No. No, that was just like a fun
So
item.
he has led us to the silver crown. Is there anything else in
Nope,
here?
that's all you'll find at Mythal.
Nice.
And then from Mythal, you're able to continue traveling.
There wasn't any information in Mythal,
The
right?
city is
Yeah.
deserted.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't know, like a slip of paper or something. It didn't have to come
The
from a
sword
person.
can tell you that the Calistigian Order basically ruined the city as the silver draconic god of the city was basically fighting against them. They became overrun by the Calistigians, who had made an alliance at the time with the people of the Sky-Touched Plains to basically break down the Queen's shield and invade Mythal.
Okay.
And yeah. But other than that, you eventually are able to make it to Port Triumph. It's another day of travel. There, Swyn arranges a ship to take you all down to Oblick. And you are basically loaded up. The cart is loaded onto the ship. And you set sail onto the high seas. While sailing, on an actual like water boat for a change. What is everyone doing?
Hang on. Let me just see something really quick.
Assuming no one needs anything made right now, I'm going to continue my praying to add hope to our hope bringer and pray
Okay.
for my wife.
Careful, Darius. You're gonna go blind.
I don't
Rash just
understand that
wanted to make
reference.
sure he wasn't getting seasick.
That's fair.
Mm.
But yeah, the ship is traveling along. Eventually, you come to like a more rocky coastal area. And as you get to that area, can everyone make me a perception check?
Ruh-roh.
Yes.
Sirens?
This one was
Everybody
not as
stuff your
good.
ears with cotton.
18.
Lash me to the
Not as
mast, the
good.
quadruped.
Oh no, we're gonna
18.
hero point that motherfucker.
So you will all hear it. You will all hear a voice off the side of the ship. Help! Help! It sounds like a child is drowning.
Rash dives into
Luna
the
dives
water.
in.
Yeah. As the two of you run to the edge,
Not the two devil fruit users, no!
as the two of you run to the edge of the ship to dive in,
He said child. I'm off the
you
ship.
can see what is clearly not a child in the water making these noises.
Damn.
And you will be surprised. Boop, I'm going to put you all over here.
Worth it. I mean, it was an
Worth
obvious
it.
thing, but
Yeah.
Like-
characters.
As several would appear to be goblins, but of the sea.
Oh, the
Appear.
Gripples? No.
Grindelow.
The
Grindelow.
Grindelows, thank you. This is actually my first time
Oh,
seeing them in
Jesus
D&D.
fucking Christ.
So
In
who-
which case,
This
Rash is gonna
just
actually be like,
plaguing
oh,
Chad.
Sins.
So
Hello.
Swin
And I'm gonna
reacts
greet
with
them
a
in
level 9
Goblin.
psychic scream. Like, what are we doing here?
I'm gonna greet them
Oh
in
no,
Goblin.
that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one he took.
No.
Oh well, no, a level 9 spell. That is what he
I'm
took.
like, am I gonna
Yeah,
ruin Will's encounter? Maybe.
Yeah, let Rash talk to him. It'll be funny.
Yeah, I will let that happen. I'm adding one thing to the map.
Why? Because it'd be funny. One way or another, it'll be funny.
Exactly.
Funny.
Do
the-
it for the bit.
The cart.
Exactly.
Swin's cart is just set up on the ship, like right here. There's Swin's
Nice.
cart. Just so you know
Solid.
where the cart is. Right there.
Oh.
And Swin has, upon seeing them, and there's several others that pop up onto the deck, and all the crew starts fighting as well as Swin. But just the ones that will start fighting the party are the ones that you will have to deal with. Rash, what are you going to say to them as they start climbing up the ship?
I say, oh, cousins, are you in distress?
Yummy! The warden
And-
will like this one. Let us collect. Let us collect.
And I want to see. Can I? Are they responding in
Maybe.
Goblin or anything?
yes,
'Cause-
they are.
Okay.
Sticky. Up on top of something.
And I
Coffee
said,
table.
okay, enemy, enemy army, got this. Listen, goblin violence happens all the time.
Oh
And-
no.
My friends,
I don't
we
feel
are-
like I can comment on that.
we are going to roll for initiative as we begin an encounter with several.
Oh no.
I am purely
Oh.
making a fantasy realm thing here. We're not delving into any of that.
As a
I mean, my one on the dice is still good.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Plus 11 to initiative.
Bunnies.
I am not gonna hero point that actually. I have better things to spend a hero point on.
Vibes.
It's not the worst
way
thing if
you're
the
still
cleric
ahead of
goes last.
them.
I forgot. I always
Um,
forget that I have advantage on initiative.
hi, Chad.
Nice.
Ahead of Vim and Cypress.
I feel like I've been here before.
Oh no, this is worse.
Oh no.
This is the situation where, like, play-wise, it is better that we're not, like, really including Swin, because at this point, Swin would have like level 9 psychic scream.
Yeah.
He
Well,
would have like
Swin's fighting his own set of Grindylows.
yeah,
Like
he
right
would have
now,
like destructive wave.
the water around you is just covered with bubbles. And you can tell that there are hundreds of Grindylow that are popping out of the water right now.
Oh, that's fine.
Um,
He would be doing all of the like anything within this range stuff. Took destructive wave as bardic one of the magical secret spells because I thought it was funny that a bard could get the paladin's best spell before a paladin can.
Correct.
just going to put them onto the ship. The doors are not here. This is all like just one flat deck. Just to be clear. Alrighty. So, Rash, you're up first as several Grindylow appear.
Arash goes, not friendly enemies.
Also,
Got it.
look what they look like.
I love
They're
them.
cute.
Your Honor, I love them.
Horrible.
Carry
Is
on.
it bad that my first thought was, aw, cute. My second thought was calamari.
And there's like 20 something of their skulls hanging off the cart.
I am a little bit hungry.
So they are
Why is
already on the
mukbang part two?
Yes, they've climbed up onto the ship. And we're starting our count today.
So Rash is going to enter a rage because she's honestly a little bit ticked off. She's just like, wow, you are not friendly. I lost my family. I thought maybe you could be a new connection, but clearly you are not having it. Therefore,
as you say that, suddenly just yell back. Oh
I love that they can't talk outside the water. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rash is just going full grandma lecture. And enter rage. Wow, this is gonna be probably one of the few times I can't use my Fury of the Small on something.
These are Rash sized.
Yeah. Rash is going to, in fact, God, the temptation to just use a fireball right off the bat. But the other part of me is like, no, save that for the actual big fight. And therefore I'm gonna take my creme brulee, my trusty creme brulee, smack just the dude in front of me. We're gonna go with this one.
Okay.
And I've also got my ancestral protectors. So while I'm raging, the first creature I hit with an attack becomes the target of the warriors. So if I manage to hit, shit will happen.
Do it. Let's see if you can.
Vibes. Where is the button? There it is.
It hits. It breaks through their seashell armor.
Nice.
That'll be 8, 9, 10 points of damage to that one. It's still standing.
And then for ancestral protectors, until the start of my next turn, the target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against you. So any attack it makes on anybody else.
Okay, that's fine.
And then when the target hits a creature other than you, so anyone in my party, if that creature tries to hit you, then you'll have resistance to the damage dealt.
I love that for y'all. All right, anything else on your turn, Rash?
Double checking really quick. Oh, yes, obviously, I have an extra attack. I'm gonna do it again. Actually, you know what? You said he's still up.
Okay, he's still standing.
I'm gonna, fuck it. I'll attack him again. There's so many of these guys.
Yeah, there
Bloop,
is.
bloop, 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 doop, boop, doop, boop, bloop. Oh, I forgot to be doing this at
21's a hit.
advantage.
It's just a target-rich environment.
It is
Vibes.
very target rich. Roll your damage, Rash.
Whee!
11 points of damage. It's still up.
Damn.
Alrighty. Moving right along to the blue group. The blue Grindylow group. I put them in groups to make this easier because there's going to be a lot of Grindylows.
That's
So
fair.
are they individual targets?
Yes, they're all individual targets.
Good to
I
know.
just have them in groups of 5 for ease.
Cool.
All right, so now they all will move once to get to there. I'm going to work basically from the top of my Tetris L down. So this first one's going to try to take a bite out of the thing they think is strawberry flavored. Hi, Evie.
No,
I mean,
that's not nice.
Does a 10 hit?
Luna's like,
it.
I get it.
I got it.
Does a
No.
10 hit? No? All right, then they'll try to smack you with a tentacle. An 18.
Rude.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh,
Alright.
wait, no, they have disadvantage.
Yes, they do.
The displays
Why?
aren't.
That's
Oh,
right.
no. Yeah.
Natural 1.
Yay!
Nice.
All right, now then, this blue one is going to try to bite Cypress. Boom. A 17 to
How
hit you,
many attacks do
Cypress.
these things have?
2 each.
Yeah, that
I'm moving
hits.
down the line. All right, and
Oh,
then
I
this will
see
make
how
a
they're
tendril
statted.
attack. And a 7 will miss you.
Ow.
So Cypress, you'll take 2 points of piercing damage as you get bit in the ankle by Grindylow. All right, now this
Rude.
one is going to attack Cypress.
Ow,
Bite.
you damn ankle biter. That
14.
missed.
A 21 will hit you with a tentacle, though.
That
For
will
8
hit.
slashing damage as razor
Yep.
shells cut across you. Now we'll do this one. It's going to attack Darius. A natural 20 for a 23.
That actually barely hits even with a nat 20.
So that'll be 9 points of piercing damage as they get you right in the jugular. As
Ow.
it climbs up on top of you and just bites down on your neck.
Hate that.
Poke it in the
That's-
eyes. Go for
that's
the
for
And then
eyes.
a
consent
tendril
first.
Push it.
attack, that'll
Oh,
miss.
I got worse things planned.
And then the last one will take a bite on Darius and will miss, and a tentacle on Darius and will hit with a natural 20 for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then Evie, enjoy your target-rich AoE environment.
Yay!
Yay!
I don't really have that many AoE spells, but yay!
You know, oddly enough, I didn't realize just how good Vim would be in this encounter if they crit.
Oh, yeah.
I think I am going to upcast Flaming Sphere.
Oh, tonight the
Um.
role of Flaming Sphere will be played by. Let's go with.
We should create a randomizer.
We should, but I'm just going to have tonight be played by Lorgar.
I mean, that's kind of funny in a way.
Yeah.
Rolling,
Alright.
rolling.
And I'm just going to put it. Why is 20 being like that? Where do I want to put Lorgar? That is funny. Yeah, 5-foot diameter. Can I stick it right in between these two, so that that's a 10-foot square? Like right in between these two, so it gets both of them.
Like right there.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
You technically
measuring.
can only put it on a square itself. You can't put it on a half square.
Well, you just did.
Yeah, but like with the
That's
rules,
fine.
like you can't put it on a half square. You have to select a square
Why?
because that's how the game works. It's
There's
built
still
on a-
2 creatures within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
my brain blanked
It's just
when
not aesthetically
McKenna.
pleasing.
My brain very much blanked when McKenna described the flaming sphere and that it needed its own little thing, because all my brain looked at was when I looked over, I went, why is Lorgar here?
Oh, well, if that's the case, if it's within 5 feet, I'll put it here because that gets
That'll get you 3.
of them.
So 13, 18,
Fails.
11.
Fails.
They all fail?
They all fail, so they all take
12 points of damage.
12. Oh, I think that may. Hold on. I think you're probably right.
Because you had a 7 and then you had a +5.
Yeah.
So 7 plus 5 is 12.
I add +5 to anything with fire damage, and I just wanted to make sure that that was already calculated in.
Right, they will take that all. Now time for the dangerous part.
And then I can still move.
Yes, where would you like to move to, Evie?
I'm I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to get the AO. Because there's no real safe space, and I can't go up with this character yet. So I guess I'll stay put.
Right.
It's a little real.
Next up, the green Grindylows. This one can get to there. This one can get to there.
Oh god, this is gonna be interesting.
There. Dun da da 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 dun dun dun. Alrighty, so I'm going to start off with I'm going to go like from the top left and work my way down. So this one's going to make an attack on Evie.
At disadvantage.
At a normal roll because I have you in flank.
Oh.
A 20 to hit you, Evie.
Yeah,
Can you take 4 points of damage for me?
I suppose.
Thank you.
I'm gonna intercept.
You don't have a reaction yet. You haven't acted.
I don't. Oh,
That's
motherfucker.
not D&D. That's
Oh.
Pathfinder.
I was gonna say,
Pathfinder.
hold
She can do
on.
whatever the fuck she wants.
It'll be 2 plus my proficiency, so you take no damage.
You still do get hit, so
Yay.
Cloak of Displacement does get
I
deactivated.
know.
Then with
Not
their
that it
second
matters
attack,
anyway if I'm flanked from every
a
side.
tentacle, 17 to hit you, Evie,
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 9 slashing damage.
Yeah.
This one's going to go, the one to the left, the one that just hit Evie, it's going to hit Rash. A 20 to hit you, Rash,
Yeah, that hits.
for 5 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Slashing.
Yeah, that's halved.
So that'll become 2. And then an 18 will also hit for another 10 slashing, which will be half to 5. So a total of 7 damage from these 2 attacks. Then this one is going to attack this one attacks Evie. It doesn't have advantage. So a natural 1 will miss. And a 6 will miss. Now this one, the one to the left of Vim, is going to attack Vim. Hi, Chad. 20 to hit Vim.
Don't like it, but it hits.
So 3 points of
Oh.
piercing damage.
I
if
can
you
live
get
with that.
bit.
I'm so sorry, Will. I keep forgetting I have reaction now.
Oh, what do you have a reaction for?
I have my spirit shield.
Ah, well, we'll use it going forward. Just
Yeah,
keep in mind about it.
just yeah.
15 to hit you, Vim.
That does not.
All right. And now the other one. This one is going to attack Vim as well with a bite. Boop. A 10 will miss you, and an 8 will miss you. Now the red group goes.
What if they didn't though?
That one's going to move to there. And otherwise the red are just going to stay where they are. And Rash, this is going to be a lot of attacks on you. So I'm going to work my way from the bottom left and work my way up and around. So first strike on Rash. This one has advantage. A 15 to hit you, Rash.
15 does not hit.
And a natural 20 to hit you.
Yeah, fine. You can hit me.
18 slashing damage gets half to 9. And would you like to use a reaction?
Yeah, but my reaction is for other people. That's why I brought it up during
fair
that
enough.
turn. I was like, it's specifically, I was going to use it to help Darius out.
Next one, this one's just a flat roll. So a bite attack, a 12 will miss you, and a 12 will miss you. This one's a flat roll, bite attack, a 7 will miss you, a 20 will probably hit you, Rash,
Yeah, that hits me.
for 4 slashing after it gets halved. Then the
Okay,
one
so
above
that's
you,
9 and 4.
then the one above you will have advantage because it has you off guard. A double natural 20!
Jesus.
I like that. That's good odds. So that'll only be 4, 5, 6, 7, half to 3 points of damage. Another double
Okay.
natural 20. No, that's just a 20, which will hit for 9, half to 4. And then this last one is going to attack Luna. It has advantage because it has off guard. A natural 20.
That'll
Jeez.
hit.
Something monkeys typewriters.
9 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
then-
I'm doing my ancestral protect or my spirit shield. Spirit shield reaction. So I can reduce that by 3d6.
all right, roll your 3d6 and reduce it by 9, hopefully.
Let's see. There you go.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, Luna
Perfect.
takes no damage. You see, y'all have so much like damage reduction stuff in this party that I'm not really worried about it.
Well, I've truly forgotten what I have because like I keep forgetting I'm a different
Different paladin
path
or different
now.
barbarian rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luna, you're up.
That's me. So I'm gonna target green, but I'm assuming I hit. I'm gonna try a superiority technique. Does a 31
Oh
hit?
yeah, if this was PF2, you'd crit.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do a sweeping attack too. So I'm hitting green, but I'm also gonna hit blue with a separate damage.
Hurry hard, sweep.
So that's on green, and then blue
So
will
that'll be
take
17 damage to green.
8.
Okay.
Second attack, we're gonna attack blue and do a superiority sweeping attack to try to hit green too. So we're just going back and
That'll
forth.
hit.
Does a 26 hit?
Yep.
Cool.
I'll give you this right now, y'all. They have an AC of 13.
That'll
Nice.
hit blue, and then green will take 4.
Nice. The both are still up.
Cool. Let me see. Do I have a quick cutie little bonus action? No, I should have done one before. I will go ahead and activate Divine Favor, so I'll get an extra D4 radiant on my future attacks like a smart person.
Okay. Anything else?
No,
Captain
not
Cypress.
today.
Hi, I am going to do this, and I apologize in advance, but here we go. I am
I
going
think
to
it's
start.
fun to give y'all encounters with a bunch of little guys every now and then.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
agree.
Oh,
arguably
guys.
speaking, this is kind of what I'm going to do. So I've got all of that protective stuff, right? Well, I'm gonna take off the hood and everything, and I'm essentially going to cast fear within this general direction,
Okay.
and I'm going to project a phantasmal image of the creature's worst fears, or from what I'm getting from context clues.
So Evie and Vim also need to make that save.
Correct, but I
Rip.
figured they were the most and probably most likely to make that save.
I'm
Evie
assuming
has
it's
a
a-
+5.
Oh, okay.
I also need to.
You're close enough to me, Vim isn't.
I have advantage against fright.
Okay, I'm going to just for the sake of ease, I'm going to treat these like a summoner in PF2, and I'm going to just roll one save for the group. So
Yeah,
for the
unfortunately,
Fair.
even with Luna's bonus, that is not going to cut it.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. Oh, they don't. Great.
Is that is fear a type of charm? Question
Okay,
mark?
so the orange group gets a 22 and natural 20.
Aw, damn it. I wanted them to not move.
I
and
feel
then
like
the green. What?
I feel like that plays into your advantage for rolling all of them under one die, but okay.
It's okay because I'm making them re-roll because whenever I or somebody I see succeeds on a thing, I can spin it back around and make them roll.
All right, well,
Nice.
try it again. So 19 for them instead.
Okay.
Damn,
And then
still
the
saves.
green
Whatever.
still fail with a 50.
It was the first time I got to do it.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It was a nice one to use it
The
for.
green, the three
thank
green are
you.
now feared.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad. Also,
Evie is also feared now and is going to run away. That's
Oh,
going to provoke a
Evie.
lot of AOs.
Scared Evie?
sorry, my hope. I did say sorry in advance.
Darius
Alright.
uses his purr reaction to negate fear.
It was the only one with the most enemies that it would affect. Chibi, shut up.
Alrighty, so I'm just going to work my way down the line. Orange on Darius. Normal strike.
Shield. No,
A
not actual
19
shield, but no.
and a 14 will miss you. Orange to the left of Darius has advantage because of off guard, flanking. 22 to hit Darius,
Just barely.
and 21.
No.
Alright, so 4 points of damage to Darius from that one.
I
Moving
can live
down,
with that.
this is on Vim.
Miss.
A 19
Miss.
and a 19. Alright,
Miss.
now this one will be on Vim, but this is just normal rolls. A
Also miss.
19 and a 6. And now we come to Vim.
All right. I'm gonna take 3.
In a target-rich environment.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I know. I'm
take
mad
as
that I
many
didn't
shots as
use that
possible.
fireball earlier. I thought about it, but I was just like, I don't want to waste the item immediately.
First, I'm gonna fire at this green guy, the one
Okay.
that's right below Rash.
Yep.
So,
And they don't get AOs because of crossbow expert.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's a 29.
That'll hit.
Just making sure I'm hitting the right things. So that's 15 damage.
It's still up.
All right. Then I'm gonna hit this one right to the right of me.
Okay.
Picking the best possible ones if I did happen to get a crit.
He'll get a crit. I believe in you.
30.
30. That'll hit.
The
Roll
sad
your
thing is,
damage.
if I crawl up one by one, I still have one between me, between what I've got now and a crit.
Yeah, if only you were a champion fighter.
There's 11 damage,
They'll take it.
and let's see who else would be. I guess it would be this one right
Okay.
above me.
Fire at will.
27.
27's a hit. Roll your damage.
21 damage.
Still up.
Oh boy. But they're all a little bit weaker.
Yep.
Do I? No, I'll stay.
All right. Darius.
I apologize in advance. Well,
Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardian.
No,
You
this
got
is,
it.
Good,
It's-
as you
this-
should. This
this-
is the
no,
perfect use.
this is-
Yeah.
This is legitimately why I. This is why I.
Oh,
did
good
this.
damage too.
Nice.
This is why we did this because here's the thing.
One of the best spells.
It's I.
One of them has counterspell.
Like I said, I wanted to give y'all a chance to use big AoE stuff on a bunch of enemies. Okay, so I'm going to do this in groups again, just to save time. It
So
is
just
what
a
type of
reminder
save,
that
Matt?
I'm pretty sure that is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so I'm going to do blue first because all of blue is affected. A 9 will
Fail.
fail.
Yes.
Then I'm going to do green because all of green is affected. A 9 will fail. Then I'll do orange. A 10 will fail, and then I'll do the one red that you catch. An 8 will fail. They will
Nice.
all take 15 points of damage.
God, it's not necessarily a lot to each individual guy,
No,
but
but it's
that's
like
a lot of
200
targets.
I think it's
Yeah.
like 240 damage.
Take that one.
Darius just strikes the ground with his little hammer, and there's just a blizzard of tiny golden hammers flying past all of you,
Adorable.
Bang, bang,
As there
Darius
should
is
be.
silver.
flying into their eyes like poop. Ah! Oh Lord.
Spirit Guardians is very good in this encounter.
I've had it up to here with these child. No, hold on, I can't think of a MF thing for these mother trucking grindelows on this mother trucking boat. Monday to Friday grindelows. Darius wouldn't swear.
Okay, done that one. I've done that one. I haven't done that one. I've done that one. That one's
Darius is a
dead.
Jiminy Christmas swearer.
Oh, fudge monkeys.
Is that your turn, Darius?
Um,
No.
I feel like
Darius-
Cypress is one of those people. It's like, just say fuck.
Darius is then going to move
Luna
around his
says fuck now.
allies.
True.
And
Alright.
can I still use a bonus action heal?
Yes.
Okay.
16. So they will succeed. So they will take 7 each.
I will take healing word level 2 on Evie.
Oh.
You get a total of 11 HP back for the bonus
Very
action.
nice.
It's the best I could do for this
I
turn.
am back to full.
Okay, that one's gone now too.
Which is
Darius,
good because
you took out a good amount of them. At the top of the round.
Hope lives.
More.
More of them? A bigger one? Grindylow Spirit Guardians? What?
Ah!
Shit. Hey, look, fireball things. I was gonna try to get these guys, but now I got a huge target.
Everyone retreat to me so they have to go through Spirit Guardians to get to us.
Oh, well, I don't have
Well,
a
you don't want to
choice.
eat
I
up
have
the
to run
space
away
that
from
Spirit
Cypress.
Guardians takes.
Oh, that's
I don't want
fair.
to eat up the damage zone.
They will be spending their turn, basically initiative roll, to get onto the boat. So, Dash, don't plan out your fireball yet, because I'm putting them down.
Okay. Luna, I'm gonna need you to move, baby. Oh, here we go. I can aim here instead. That's fine.
I did the math, by the way, as to how to make this a challenging encounter with all these Grindylow. And, yeah. There's going to be a lot of them. Like I said, target-rich environment tonight.
God damn it. Do it back here. Yeah, I can do it back there.
The
All
great
right.
thing is all the ones that got close to Darius now have to roll.
Make it save, yeah. But listen, these things are kind of...
They're
Well,
just swarm.
They
just
don't know
swarms.
what the glowing little
No,
hammers in
they're
the air
just-
are.
They
We've already
swarm.
established that they're either not terribly
They're not very intelligent.
or they're like just driven by something.
They're
to
just very
the
bloodthirsty,
horde.
possibly, too.
Hunger.
You just
Yeah,
hear...
so
Oh!
whether it's just what they are here in this world or them just being driven.
Also, will remind me, the one that I attacked before, this one was the one with ancestral protectors on
No,
it,
the
I
one
think?
that was the ancestral protectors on it has been murked by Darius' spirit guardians.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, that's fine. That's a good thing. I wonder if my ancestral protectors would apply when using fireball to attack.
Yes.
Nice.
And they will fail their save against Darius. So then they will all take this much damage, which will bring them down to that many hit points on entering. Alrighty. At the top of the round, Rash.
Well, well, well. How many of these bad boys do I got on this bling necklace?
It's a full necklace of fireballs. So 6, I believe.
Nice.
Here, I'll put the
well, I'm
item
definitely...
fire. Because this one should be in the compendium.
Vibes.
Yeah, necklace of fireballs.
Well,
Seven players.
you know what's coming up.
Oh, 1d6 plus 3.
I'm gonna go
So
ahead
we'll say it was 9.
and do that. Hang on one second.
Like I said, it was a full necklace. So you got 9. You got 9 fireballs.
Nice. Give me one second. I'm going to go ahead and cast that. Cast one of them.
Mhm.
Hold up my necklace and just go zing. And I think I'm gonna put it. Where am I putting this bad boy? Because I don't want to hit Vim.
That's just a little fireball never hurt anyone.
Quite literally does the opposite of not hurting people.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that the goal is definitely to hurt some motherfuckers.
I mean, if you put it one square back, it won't get Vim.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it'll get all those. So can you just leave that there for me for a second?
I mean, I can hold down my mouse.
Yeah, that's all you need to do because it's a 3rd level fireball cell, the DC of 15. So I'm going to make all their deck saves. So I'll start with the 2 red. Boom. So they succeed. Now orange fails, pink fails, purple fails. All right, so
Good.
roll 66, Rash.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. 66, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Ha cha 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 cha.
23. All right, so that one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. God, I hope I just didn't delete orange from the initial work. 23. And then all these are still standing, but they look relatively charred.
I'll also say, since you said that my ancestral protectors applies, these guys that are still standing have disadvantage on any attack roll not against me.
Sure, I'm down with that. That sounds like fun.
Vibes. And any if they hit one of my allies, the allies got resistance to the damage.
All right, but that will be your turn, Rash.
Yep.
Evie.
Oh wait, no, I've got an extra attack.
No, but that's it. That's not an attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not if you do spell casting.
Throwing
Yeah.
a
Dang.
grenade is not the same.
But you did
thing
more than
as-
you would have done with the
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
melee.
You
Oh,
did.
for sure.
Like Luna's out of her depth in this. Like, she's a one-on-one fighter, not a 50 bajillion enemies
Rash is
fighter.
usually a one-on-one fighter. This is an outlier. Rash has a
75.
grenade necklace.
I'm not a horde breaker.
Evie, what are you doing?
Unfortunately, I think I have to dash.
Yes, you do.
And I don't know if I can dash all the way through enemy lines. I don't know if I can get like all the way over here per se.
You can dash through enemy lines.
Can't you squeeze through small little spaces?
Oh yeah, you can. So yeah, you
As a
can
little
squeeze through.
as a little oozy ooze.
I can. That's not technically like a combat feat that I have.
I'll say
I
for
don't
the
know if it
sake of
counts.
running, it's such a chaotic battlefield that they'll let you get there.
Okay.
And so I will do all the AOs that you get. So I'll start with green.
Yay.
Evie,
10 will
no,
miss you.
don't jump off the boat.
And technically they do have disadvantage
They do have disadvantage.
That's fair. Well, no,
because
this
it
is
is top of the round again.
a 16 from Pink.
Me to beat.
4 points.
Yeah.
It's through the purple and pink ones, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is resistance for Evie.
Yep. So you'll take those. You won't take damage because Rash's resistance is higher than the damage they do. But you will lose that cloak of displacement effect. Sorry,
Yeah.
McKenna. Okay, and then the other two that would have gotten Neos miss you.
And then I do still have. I have to use my action to dash.
Yep. So you have a bonus action and a move.
But I can still ram Lorgar here. So I think all of these guys have to save.
All of them have to make a dex save. I'll start with yellow. Well, that should have been a normal, so that would have been a. I'll keep it. I'll say the yellow got the 20, the other one got the 15. So, the yellow will take half, 15 will take full. Roll your damage.
Well, there's, I think 4 of them that are supposed to be.
Yes, I know, I'm doing the saves as a group, right? To save time, or do you want me to roll each one individually?
I would roll each one individually.
All right, so bottom one succeeded with a 20. Top one got a 15 and failed. Fail. Success? I don't know what your DC
Fail.
is. Fail. Okay,
Fail.
so one succeed, the rest fail. Roll your damage.
I think it's just 3d6 plus 5.
So 16.
Nice. That'll be 21 damage to each of them.
21 damage to each of them.
Except for the
Okay,
one who succeeded, that'll be 10.
10. Boom.
And that is my turn.
These ones off to the side and the front to the mast, are they dead or are they
These ones
actually
off to the
there?
side are here for initiative tracker purposes. So
Got
they
it.
stay on the initiative tracker.
Got it.
I'll move them up to here so that my little light continues on. All right, Evie.
And I think, unfortunately, I do still have line of sight on Cypress from here, so I do not make a save.
All right, well, I can delete all of green now because they're fully dead. And red goes. Red is going to, the first one's going to make a bite attack on Rash. Oh, wait, no, they have to make a save at the start of their turn against Darius, so
Yeah.
a DC 20 wisdom will save.
Curcio.
So they'll take half damage. Roll your damage,
Yes.
Darius. And then a 22 for their bite attack to hit you, Rash. And a 5 for the tendril, so that will miss. And then the other one, once Matt rolls their damage.
Oh, do you need? Oh,
Yes,
I guess we do have to roll it again.
I need the damage, Matt.
Well, you need the damage.
Well, no, because each one will be
Yeah.
its own separate thing.
That's fair.
See what it takes.
Keep my finger on the button.
Yes, please do. So, Rash, this first one will deal 6, which will be half to 3. And then the second one's going to attack Rash as well. An 18 will hit Rash. A natural 1 won't hit Rash. For another 6 points of damage, which will be done another 3. So 6 damage in total from this round. And then we come to
Vibes.
Luna.
I'm going to rabbit hop 20 feet, not taking any AOs.
Nice.
And now I'm going to attack Pink
Okay, roll the hit.
with Sword Friend, 22 to hit
And 22 hits.
for 21 damage.
Pink goes away.
Purple, 19 to hit.
Hits. You need a 13 to hit these ones.
Yeah, 16 damage.
Purple goes away.
I'm going to incur the wrath of AOs.
Oh, you've
to
already bunny
use-
hopped.
Bunny hop's not a movement action.
Oh, it's not?
It's a bonus action.
Fair enough. Okay, 3 AOs. 3 bites on Luna's ankles. A 19,
Nope.
a 13,
Nope.
and a 12.
Nope.
Okay.
And I stand defensively, protectively in front of Evie.
I was so excited to
Aw.
swing Evie. I was so excited to swing Evie, Chad.
Yeah, no, I saw her
Why?
over there ready to
What's up?
take all those attacks, and I was like, absolutely
I
fucking
know. I was like,
not,
it's
Will.
not the fear effect or even the AOs that I'm concerned about. It's the fact that I'm going to be over here by myself. That is not going to end well for me.
Not
Cypress.
if Luna can have anything to do with it.
You want to know what's crazy? The fear effect that I've decided is that Luna disappears from the battlefield for Evie.
Well,
There we
Luna's.
go.
Oh no, can she not see her?
I'm
Sad.
gonna say no as a.
She
as a-
watches two of them just disappear, get struck down.
Mm-hmm. It is Cypress's
Ugh.
turn.
They just explode randomly, but I think at this point, Evie, it's a magical effect. It's not a rational.
It's not. It's
call for her.
irrational. Oh, that's the next
Yeah.
episode title: Irrational Fears.
Yo.
Anywho,
Sorry, Sarah.
did the green gentleman go yet?
No.
Okay, just double checking on that because he's not on the listing anymore.
Oh.
Because I think you deleted the main
Oh,
green
I deleted
person.
The main one. So that one would have
So-
technically gone and tried to run away. Both you would have gone Naos. You would have hit there at 1 hit point. You said. I'll
Just being
shortcut
in our
Or-
general area kills them.
Yeah, I'll
Cool,
shortcut that one. I
great.
had 1 hit point left.
I'm glad that we've established that. I am going to move here.
Mhm.
That's just the thing, right? It's just a thing. Yeah, it doesn't quite get Darius.
Oh, that gets Darius.
So that's good. No,
Yeah.
no. Mm.
Sadly, it does.
Look, all I have is giant cones and cubes, okay? Y'all are too close. Get away.
Sarah, why do I feel like this is a problem two of your characters have?
I mean, a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a similar issue over here with both my pink ones over there.
You know
Mhm.
what? You better roll good. I'm look.
I love how in the Friday night campaign they'll center things on their allies, but they won't do it on the Monday night one where I literally asked them to.
I did on last
You
Monday.
did. I was very happy about that.
Gamma just nat 20,
was
so it didn't affect. I
Really
think
low.
Avi's done it like once or twice
Constitution.
with Gamma, and they've critically
Con,
succeeded every time.
please.
I will make con saves. I will start with the purple hearts.
I'm gonna hero point mine.
A natural 20. Blue
I still fail.
fails. Orange succeeds. Yellow fails. Okay, so that'll be 17. We have to 8 points.
So I got 3, including my own ally. Look,
no,
you just
Sarah, you
Cypress,
got
like throw them hands.
Sarah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, including your ally. I'm just rolling the one save for them in order to save time.
Now the real tricky thing is I now have to take a concentration check. Though I do think I have. Let me check with this. I think I have Warcaster, so I think.
Oh, if you
this
do, you have
is-
advantage.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's only going to be a DC 10.
Okay.
Nice.
16.
Okay, there you go. You're fine.
It
You're
doesn't do a thing
fine.
where it like subtracts the damage or adds damage to the check.
No, it does,
Well-
but it's a minimum 10. It's either 10 plus half the. It's either half the damage or 10, whichever's highest.
Oh, okay. I thought it like started at 10 and then you add damage.
So anybody who failed also gets pushed back.
Oh.
But even if they succeeded, they still get half damage.
Yes, I'm doing that right now.
Darius, you do take that damage, but then I look at you at a distance and go, sorry, and start playing a jaunty little tune for you, so you get combat inspo.
Oh.
Sorry.
Why, thank you.
All right, and much like the Baldur's Gate AI, these ones are now going to run into the Spirit Guardians.
I'll press the
As they
button.
should.
They will succeed, but roll your damage, Matt.
9 this time.
Half of
So-
9 is 4, which is exactly how many they all have left. So 4 hit points.
Bam.
You nuke them with your
Bye.
Spirit Guardians. We come to Vin.
You notice how the people die to
I
Spirit
know.
Guardians in game is kind of horrifying sometimes?
Oof.
They just immediately char and like fall to the ground.
Evaporate.
All right, my first
As
shot
one does.
gonna be against this one. We're here to
Why
the
not?
Left.
As a treat.
21's a hit.
21.
Same brain
So
cell
16
there.
to that
I
guy.
found
You
that.
delete that guy from existence.
And then next one's gonna be against this one.
Fire at will. 27's a hit. Roll your damage.
18.
You delete that guy from existence.
And then gonna whip around in the center of this group here.
Targeting the ones that are the initiative tracker. I love that. Hey, that's a
Hero
natural
point.
one.
Fuck that shit.
Why don't you go to a nat 20? A 14 is still a hit. Technically, the natural 1 is still a hit.
19.
Except that yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 damage on that center one.
All right, and
And
now
I'm gonna fly kind of up in the air so that I'm not on.
that one dies to Spirit Guardians immediately. So, at this point in the round, the murgling and the gurgling continues. And the last wave
Yep.
appears. And as the last 15 of these appear, for the basically penultimate part of tonight's encounter live entitled 75 Grindylow, that is where we are going to call tonight's session.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for coming to tonight's episode of the Astral Calling. Join us next time as our party finishes off this encounter, and we see exactly what happens.
I get the cart made of skulls now.
More
get it.
fireball.
Oh, we're
So many
going
skulls.
on a
Yeah,
we're going
honestly,
on a fish fry, people.
Now imagine if we were lower
honestly, I
level,
look at
there was only 4 of us, and and preceding the round where your character got killed, everybody else, there were like 3 natural ones in a row, and like nobody basically did shit, and then
What's
they
your-
all swarmed.
Now, to be
what's your
fair, in that
character's name
one-
again, Chad?
Swin,
Swin. I keep forgetting his name. I feel so bad.
it's all good.
But like, I feel like Rash will just look at Swin and just be like, you know what? I understand. I get it. I get it.
Well, thank you all so much for coming. Check out our many other shows here on the channel, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Have a good night, everyone.